My goodness, this weekend is going to be gorgeous. And hopefully you have outdoor plans. If you don't, try to make some, or at least just go outside and just enjoy how nice this weather is. As we look at the sunny skies all across the county, the nights have been quite cold. In fact, yesterday, if you recall, I mentioned that Ramona dropped to 37 degrees in the morning. That is officially a record cold morning for them. We're going to see more mild mornings in the days ahead, though, but still on the cool side for us, at least here in San Diego. We're in the 70s for almost everybody. A few 80s in El Cajon, 65 though in Del Mar and Imperial Beach, and Mount Laguna in the 50s. Tomorrow temperatures warm quickly. Another day with a lot of sunshine. Tomorrow night we start to see the marine layer clouds coming back. That will also help to keep those overnight temperatures not quite as chilly as they have been. But yeah, we're soaring into the mid to upper 70s for most coastal areas tomorrow, and mid 80s for the inland spots after starting off in the 50s. So widespread 50s to start off our morning on Saturday, a few 40s for some of the cooler spots like in Ramona and for our mountain communities, and 50s in the deserts, coast, valleys for most of us. We're looking at mid to upper 70s along our coast, 78 in downtown and in Oceanside, 80 in Chula Vista, almost near 90 in Escondido at 87 degrees, 87 also in Santee, 83 in Vista, a degree cooler in San Marcos. Mount Laguna and Palomar still in the 60s, but Julian, you'll climb into the 70s tomorrow. I am tracking this system right here. I'm going to be talking about it through next week. In fact, it is basically going to become a closed low, a cutoff low. You can see it stalls offshore 4 days. This is through Monday. We're just going to really enjoy some nice conditions through then. Then as it pushes onshore, as of right now, timing looks like it'll arrive on Wednesday. Doesn't have a lot of moisture with it, but could produce some drizzle, maybe a few light showers overnight Tuesday into Wednesday. However, the timing of this is likely going to change because we're still so far out, and because it's a closed low, really is one of those systems that kind of just does its own thing. But that's what it looks like right now. Now next week, I am tracking a storm system that looks like it's going to be bringing widespread rain again to California. We'll see how much it's able to bring us. It does look like it weakens significantly, but by the following week, so this is not this upcoming Monday, but the following Monday, we could be seeing more rain. What does the winter look like? Well, the outlook looks like it's going to be warmer than normal for us here in San Diego. We have a 33 to 40% chance of above normal temperatures and a 40 to 50% below chance for rain. And that does coincide with the La Nina that we're in. We typically do see drier years when we have a La Nina. However, not every La Nina is a dry one. We're in the 70s into next week along our coast, but we will start to see some 60s for the cooler spots when that chance of rain rolls in on midweek. Inland neighborhoods in the mid 80s through Monday, and then even with the cool down, still staying nice in the 70s. 70s for most of our mountains through Tuesday before 60s return, and the deserts no rain next week, but a little bit cooler.